Yo, legends, welcome back to Gaming Demon. And today, we're not just talking about hype, we're talking about the future. The games that are going to redefine how we play, what we expect, and where gaming is headed for the next 10 years. These aren't your average sequels, these are statement pieces. Artistic, technical, chaotic masterpieces in progress that could shake up the entire industry. So grab your controller, sip your energy drink, and let's break down the 5 upcoming games that could change gaming forever. Redemption or reinvention? Let's kick it off with the big one. Cyberpunk 2, or as CD Projekt Red calls it internally, Project Orion. This isn't just a sequel, it's a second chance, a bold, all-or-nothing swing to prove they've learned from the original Cyberpunk 2077 chaos. Now here's what we know. Cyberpunk 2 is being developed in Boston by a brand new North American team. And yes, it's built in Unreal Engine 5. So expect next-level visuals, dynamic cities, and hopefully fewer T-posing cops teleporting into walls. The sequel's set in an entirely new city, separate from Night City. We're talking expanded AI crowds, meaningful choice systems, improved stealth, and maybe, just maybe, the cyber-enhanced redemption arc we've been waiting for. CDPR says this one's focused on narrative agency, player freedom, and next-gen immersion. But here's the twist. They know the stakes. They have to stick the landing. One more glitchy launch, and it's back to the nether realm of disappointment. Cyberpunk 2 could become the gold standard for story-driven RPGs, or a neon-soaked cautionary tale. Either way, it's gonna be massive. Number 2, Perfect Dark. Joanna Dark is back. And this time, she's brought tech, stealth, biopunk conspiracy, and a Cairo-based global threat. This reboot is being co-developed by The Initiative and Crystal Dynamics, aka the minds behind the modern Tomb Raider trilogy. They're not just reviving Perfect Dark, they're modernizing it, hard. First-person spy mechanics, parkour, high-tech gadgets, open-ended mission design, Perfect Dark is Xbox's answer to Metal Gear, Mirror's Edge, and Deus Ex, all rolled into one. We've seen glimpses of corporate eco-horror, dystopian tech, and fast-paced spy work in narrow alleys and skyscraper labs. If Xbox nails this, Perfect Dark could be the comeback story of the decade.
But delays, studio shifts, and scope creep mean we're walking a tightrope here. Still, if Joanna Dark hits right, she might just save the stealth genre. Coming in at number 3, Fable. Yes, Albion is back, and this time it's looking gorgeous. Playground Games, the folks behind Forza Horizon, are bringing their world-building magic into the realm of fantasy RPGs. Think lush meadows, quirky British humor, oversized chickens, and the most charming villagers you'll probably end up robbing. Classic Fable. The 2026 version is said to keep the series' morality mechanics, choice-driven storytelling, and tongue-in-cheek tone, but layered on modern visuals and real-time decision trees. And let's be honest, the genre needs this. We've had a long drought of lighthearted, whimsical, non-grimdark fantasy games. Fable could bring back the joy of kicking a gnome, flirting with a bard, or accidentally turning into a town legend by stealing 48 loaves of bread. This isn't just nostalgia, it's a cultural reset for open-world RPGs. And if it works, we'll finally have an RPG that's as funny as it is massive. At number 4, The Outer Worlds 2, a sequel that's already roasting itself in its own teaser trailer. Set in a new star system called the Halicon Cluster, Obsidian promises a more expansive world, deeper consequences, and the same signature snarky anti-capitalist humor. If you love New Vegas, if you love player-driven choices, companion drama, and satirical dystopias, this is the one to watch. Outer Worlds 2 is leaning heavier into faction politics, moral gray areas, and RPG progression. The first game was smart but small. This one, they're thinking bigger. And if Obsidian lands it, it could become the Mass Effect of the 2030s, just with more passive-aggressive robots and fewer perfect haircuts. Oh, and the best part? It's already making fun of trailers. Imagine what the actual game's gonna do.
All right, legends. Let's talk about the one that could cast a spell in the entire industry. The Witcher 4. We don't have an official title yet. CD Projekt Red is just calling it Polaris for now. But let's be real. This isn't just another sequel. This is the beginning of a whole new Witcher saga. It's the first in a new trilogy, all built from the ground up using Unreal Engine 5. That means bigger worlds, better lighting, smarter monsters, and fewer horses stuck on rooftops. Hopefully. What's most exciting? It's not Geralt's story anymore. He's done, retired, maybe sipping white gull in a hut somewhere. This new game could focus on Ciri, or a brand new Witcher entirely. New school, new timeline, new blood. And it won't just be a story change. CDPR confirmed the new trilogy will offer non-linear storytelling, dynamic combat systems, and richer world interactivity. We're talking meaningful weather, deep side quests, and moral decisions that hit harder than a Leshen uppercut. But here's the key. The Witcher 4 has to prove CDPR is back. That they've learned from Cyberpunk's chaos. That they still own the fantasy RPG crown. If they succeed, this could be the next Skyrim moment. The game will still be modding, streaming, and obsessing over in 2035. Swords, sorcery, political betrayal, and maybe some unicorn flashbacks. Witcher 4 isn't just a sequel. It's the reset button for the fantasy genre. So tell me, which of these 5 do you think will define the next 10 years? Drop it in the comments and give me your hot take. Will Cyberpunk redeem itself? Or is Joanna Dark gonna take the crown? Smash that like button like it owes you loot. Subscribe for more chaos-packed reviews. And I'll see you legends in the next one. This is Gaming Demon, signing out.